and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Noshnita. Let's look at today's top medical news. In some diseases, the underlying processes can start years before a diagnosis is made. A new study finds that people who later develop multiple sclerosis are more likely to have conditions like depression, constipation, and urinary tract infections 5 years before their MS diagnosis than people who do not develop MS. The study, published in the issue of Neurology, the medical journal of the American Academy of Neurology, also found that sexual problems and bladder infections or cysts are more likely in people who later develop MS. The study involved almost 20,000 people newly diagnosed with MS. They were each matched with 3 people who did not have MS of the same age and sex, for a total of 54,000 people. Then the people with MS were also compared to 30,000 people with Crohn's disease and 7,337 people with lupus. MS, Crohn's disease, and lupus are all autoimmune diseases. They all affect women more than men and affect young adults. Are you also aspiring to excel in medical journalism and delve into the intricacies of health and medical reporting? Explore our comprehensive course on medical and health journalism available at the Medical Dialogues Academy. Learn from industry experts who possesses in-depth knowledge and experience in this field. For further details, scan the QR code provided or access the link in the description box below. Then researchers used the medical records database to see whether the participants had any of 113 diseases and symptoms in the 5 years before and after their diagnosis, or before that matching date for the people who did not have an autoimmune disease. The people with MS were 22% more likely to have depression 5 years before their diagnosis than the people without MS. They were 50% more likely to have constipation, 38% more likely to have urinary tract infections, 47% more likely to have sexual problems, and 21% more likely to have cystitis or bladder infections. The researchers said that, of course, not everyone who has these symptoms will go on to develop MS. We are hoping that eventually these early signs will help us understand the biological mechanisms that occur in the body before the actual symptoms of the disease develop. That's all for today. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for more updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.